All those years of playing Skid Steer Simulation 3 finally paid off, folks. Got an ASV RT25, 25 horsepower, little compact loader. Just looking through this thing, and look how tiny that little turbo is. A little turbine in there on the diesel engine. Transformed my backyard into my own off-road course. Is it off-road? Yes. Is it a crazy extreme off-road course? No, it's literally less than half an acre. But the fact that I can drive my truck on dirt without having to drive really far, feels good, man. Look at this. Oh, there she is. Here it is, folks. Our ride of the day. We got ourselves an ASV Positrack RT25 here. Of course, this thing is a tracked skid steer. It's actually one of the smaller versions. It was either this or go with the Bobcat T 340, I think it was. But that thing weighs too much, and none of the trucks would have been able to pull it. But this is perfect. This is what we need, guys, because we have the tracks, and well, we have a backyard with absolute terrible grading. So it's perfect if you guys are thinking about doing some grading on your yard or whatever. Tracked is the way to go. 600 pounds of lifting force, folks. This thing only weighs like 5,000 pounds. So it's pretty small, actually. It's nice and cozy compared to the John Deere 313 that I operated before. Again, this is the smaller version, folks. This is the cute little Hot Wheels version, and I love it. So if you guys can't tell, today's video, we'll be messing around with the RT25 back there. We have to clean up all of this. Look at this. This is absolutely horrendous. You guys can see it. Look at that. Yeah, there's definitely poison ivy in there. We have a bunch of crushed up rocks, stone, CMU blocks, trash, debris, bunch of branches, tons of branches. But all this area needs to be cleaned up, needs to look like this, and not so much like this. Just look at this, absolute jungle, folks. A bunch of deer definitely live back here because they always walk around through the backyards, and it's terrible. So we're fencing this in, and in order to fence this in, we got to clean up obviously all of this. The fence is going to come right over here. We just don't want crazy plant life growing over our fence, kind of like what you see on that side over there. You see our fence completely engulfed by the plant life. So we're gonna go ahead and clean up all this area. We have to flatten it down just like you see over there, all that dirt, which means we have to push all this stuff out the way. And here she is. Very nice, very cozy. The interior is extremely spare. Have our controls, no cup holder, so I'm gonna have to, do something with that. Look at me, guys, I'm spitting like a dog. Super easy, basic controls. So we got our fuel gauge. That's not right. Killed it. Sit rep RT25 is doing work, as you guys can see. Look at all that. Flattened out a good chunk around the tree and back there. Now, of course, we're trying to deal only strictly on our property side, but of course I do need to get the skid steer a little bit on the other side. Branches and stuff we're gonna throw back in there. Just branches, guys, just branches. But as you guys can see, it's coming along nicely. That ASV is doing work. I was hesitant at first because it was tiny and it was literally half the power of the other skid steer that we're gonna get. But it's delivering. It's doing work. I've only had it cut off on me once. I think I was just overloading the hell out of it. But you get a feel for it. I gotta say, guys, I actually enjoy operating the skid steer. Super nice. All right, decent amount of open space, and we got a nice little entrance ramp, as you guys can see, compacted down for the most part. But yeah, you know what time it is. You know what we have to do now, folks. You know exactly what must be done.